Hi guys, I'm Paul. In this video I'm going to explain how many Filecoin I think you need to be a millionaire. And stay watching as I will give my detailed price prediction for the next bull run. I will cover Filecoin's tokenomics as well as key points to consider and the future outlook for the Filecoin network. And I'll also compare Filecoin and Arweave's ecosystems, so keep watching to see which storage network comes out on top. The information in this video is meant for education and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Okay, now let's begin. About Filecoin. Filecoin is a decentralized open source peer-to-peer storage network that allows companies and users to store data more cost effectively than its cloud-based centralized alternative storage providers, and has many use cases including NFT, metaverse and gaming asset storage. Filecoin's aim is to build a decentralized data storage platform for everyone to use, and a good comparison is to think Dropbox but powered by the blockchain. Some good examples of companies using Filecoin for storage are Audius, a music streaming platform which utilizes Filecoin's decentralized storage backend for their music and streaming services, and NFT.storage, who use Filecoin to store their NFT content and metadata. Filecoin was founded by computer scientist Juan Benner and his team at Protocol Labs. The Filecoin mainnet officially launched in October 2020, and the incentive layer Filecoin uses is called the Interplanetary File System, which was also developed by Protocol Labs. In layman terms, the Interplanetary File System is a peer-to-peer file storage protocol that allows computers from all over the world to share and store data files in a decentralized system, which isn't controlled by a centralized authority. FIL is a native cryptocurrency token of the Filecoin network and is used to pay for storage and any other transactions on the network, including paying rewards to retrieval miners whose job is to retrieve files or content from the network. What I think makes Filecoin unique is that it runs on a completely open peer-to-peer network that is highly secure and offers very competitive pricing when comparing it with centralized competitors like Google Cloud and Amazon Web Services. FIL all-time high price at time of recording is $237. Filecoin supply and tokenomics. Filecoin was launched with a total max supply of 2 billion tokens and has a current circulating supply of 469 million tokens. The FIL token is primarily used as a utility token on the network to allow users to pay for storage and also to pay storage providers known as miners who provide reliable storage capacity to Filecoin and its users. The initial token distribution of Filecoin is as follows. 55% is allocated to storage mining allocation, 15% is allocated to mining reserve, 7.5% is allocated to fundraising, 2.5% is allocated to fundraising remainder, 10.5% is allocated to Protocol Labs, 4.5% is allocated to PL team and contributors, and lastly 5% is allocated to Filecoin Foundation. As we can see from the figures, the largest token allocation is to the storage miners, which is the most important area as they are responsible for maintaining the overall functionality of the Filecoin network and are incentivized to do so. Key points of Filecoin. Filecoin has several benefits that make it a great storage network, including cost effective. The Filecoin network offers a much cheaper alternative service currently than Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud. Decentralized data storage. The Filecoin network is completely decentralized, which makes it very secure and helps it stand out over its centralized controlled competitors. Miner incentivized. The Filecoin network is run by miners who lend out their available storage space. This ensures a financial incentive to them and should help the network continue to grow. Open source. The Filecoin network is open source, meaning its source code and software are available to view by the public. Filecoin Vs Arweave. Filecoin and Arweave are both decentralized blockchain-based data storage solutions, but one key difference is Filecoin focuses on the pay-monthly type storage market, whereas Arweave's aim is to solve the problem of longer-term data storage. If we look at the attached comparison, we can see Filecoin's economic model is you pay for storage and then you pay future payments when users need to retrieve their data. Whereas Arweave is a much simpler approach in that you pay once and you store your data forever. When it comes to storage cost, Arweave works out to be on average $2.13 per terabyte of storage space, while Filecoin is a lot lower at 19 cents per terabyte of storage space, so Filecoin will work out cheaper option for shorter term storage solutions. In terms of current market share, Filecoin has a massive 67% market share currently when compared to Arweave's 19% market share. And Filecoin's market cap is also a lot higher at 2 billion market cap at time of writing compared to Arweave's 496 million market cap. So to conclude, both do offer slightly different use cases in that Filecoin is targeting the pay monthly type storage model and Arweave is targeting the long-term data storage model, where you just pay once and store forever. So I do feel both offer good options depending on your storage preferences. Overall though, Filecoin is currently the most popular storage solution with its better cost-effective pricing model and its larger market share compared to Arweave. Filecoin storage miners. Filecoin uses storage miners to store a user's data on the network, and the two primary roles a miner plays are a storage and retrieval service. Firstly, when it comes to storing data on the Filecoin network, the way it works is a user makes a deal with a miner to store their data and pays the miner in FIL tokens. It should be noted that a miner is required to prove they are storing the data initially through a process called proof of replication, and also show proof again as they are continuing to store the data over time through a method called proof of spacetime. Secondly, a miner's other role on the Filecoin network is to retrieve data for a user when required, as quickly as possible, and earning FIL tokens in the process. Additionally, miners can also earn rewards in the form of FIL tokens through what's called block rewards, which work using a consensus algorithm called expected consensus, and the chances of winning a block reward are greatly increased the more storage space a miner provides to the Filecoin network. And lastly, in a similar way, when it comes to storage miners' probability of gaining and storing a user's data, Filecoin will prioritize miners who have a larger amount of storage power available as well. So as you can see, miners play a key role in the Filecoin network overall by renting out their storage space and getting rewarded in FIL tokens for their efforts. Filecoin smart contracts. Filecoin announced in March 2023 the ability to deploy smart contracts called the Filecoin virtual machine, and specifically Ethereum compatible smart contracts. It effectively turns Filecoin into Ethereum, and why this is so important and game-changing, I feel, is Ethereum, for example, is limited to how much data in the form of, say, NFTs it can store on-chain due to the high costs associated with it. But Filecoin can easily store this on-chain data themselves, so should bring with it more users to the protocol and also translate into higher revenue and profit for Filecoin. An example of a popular Ethereum application recently integrated onto Filecoin is the decentralized finance exchange Sushi, known for its features including SushiSwap, which is a major milestone given the fact it will be the very first decentralized exchange to operate on the Filecoin network. Sushi's cross-chain swap feature, Sushi X Swap, will enable token swapping directly on the Filecoin network, and Sushi will also introduce its version 2 and version 3 automated market maker, which will allow users to trade and provide liquidity on the Filecoin network as well, which is massive. Sushi said of the news on their website at the time, "This integration with Filecoin not only strengthens Sushi's leading multi-chain and cross-chain position, but also seeks to spark interest and exploration of Filecoin for developers to experience the power of decentralized storage." How many Filecoin to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Okay, so before we look at the price prediction for Filecoin in the next bull run, let's remind ourselves of FIL's previous all-time high price, which was $237. I believe the cloud storage market is going to be huge over the next few years, and this sentiment is backed by the report by Allied Market Research, who have predicted the cloud storage market is expected to grow to more than $222 billion by 2027, and they specifically highlighted in the report blockchain solutions will likely pioneer the future of this market. With this said, and I'm very bullish on Filecoin, I'm just not convinced Filecoin will be able to reach its previous all-time high price of $237, as this would require it to reach a market cap of over 111 billion, which I personally don't think will happen in this next bull run at least. Taking all this into account though, and not financial advice, just my opinion, on the conservative end of my price prediction, I think Filecoin could increase its price overall to around 30 billion, which would give Filecoin a price of $65. On my very bullish price prediction, if Filecoin was able to get to a market cap of around 46 billion, this would give it a price of $100. I believe a price prediction of $65 Filecoin is possible in the next bull run. But how many Filecoin would you need to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Using CoinStats, a crypto profit calculator, if we enter the current price and the predicted sell price of $65, we can see it would require a fairly significant investment of $75,000 at today's price to get to $1 million mark in the next bull run. If we do the same again, but this time set the sell price at the very high end of our price target prediction of $100, you would need an investment of $48,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. At the $65 price prediction, you would need to buy around 15,000 Filecoin, which is an investment of $75,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. At the very high end of our $100 price prediction, you would need to buy around 9,600 Filecoin, which is an investment of $21,500 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. Filecoin Future Outlook. I believe Filecoin's future outlook looks good. Its technology is well positioned to be at the forefront of the data storage market moving forward. And with the cloud storage market expected to grow to more than 220 billion by 2027, the key hurdle for Filecoin and other decentralized protocols will be the adoption and taking market share away from the more centralized established competitors like Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud. But where Filecoin is unique is that through its enhanced security and affordability, which should attract companies and users. With all this said, I think Filecoin has an impressive storage protocol, its technology is secure and cost effective, and with the Protocol Labs team supporting the project, they are in a good position moving forward. So I look forward to seeing how Filecoin can look to gain further adoption over the years to come. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, I think you'll like this video next, and please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified of when I post my next video. Thank you.